Texas Sheriff from Terrell County and retired Border Patrol agent, Sheriff Thad Cleveland. Welcome back, Sheriff Cleveland. So Kamala Harris saw that video and didn't think that was an invasion. I think that's a Harvard textbook example of an invasion. You, sir?
Hi, Eric. Thanks for having me back. And, this isn't about immigration. This is about border security, securing our border, keeping people keeping people from crossing in between the ports of entry. And we can't do that. That's a fine example. Again, she couldn't be more far off, as well as the rest of the administration, with their talking points. What happened in El Paso was a disgrace. It's a black eye for America.
So last night on 60 Minutes, the Mexican President Obrador was on, and he said, well, you know what, we'll secure the border if you give us $20 billion and let all Mexicans that are already there illegally, give them the right to stay, give them citizenship. What kind of magnet are you going to provide by telling people that that's what you're going to do? It's insane, Sheriff.
No, exactly it is. And I'll tell you what, we don't need to rely on Mexico to secure our border. We can secure it ourselves. We just have to have a White House that's willing to do that. We surely have a governor that's willing to do it, and he's doing everything he can. I can tell you from experience as both a Border Patrol agent and a sheriff that I've benefited, this county has benefited from Governor Abbott. But again, we can't rely on Mexico to secure our border.
Sheriff, we often run a piece of video, a piece of tape. It's in Texas. It's literally illegals waiting to get. It's like a line at Disney, where they're just waiting for their turn, and all they're doing is just waiting to get in. Sheriff, this one right here. Look, it's like a turnstile wait for the big ride at Disney, but they're getting in. Sheriff, why don't we just close that damn thing?
Hey, it is possible. First, we could either utilize the Migrant Protection Protocol, which was a policy Trump implemented, which is make everybody stay in Mexico before they enter the United States for their hearing, their asylum hearing, or we incarcerate everybody. We don't just let them enter in with a notice to appear. But what happened is when this administration took over, two things. First of all, when this president ran for the presidency, he let the world know that he would allow asylum seekers in. Secondly, whenever he took office, he slashed ICE's budget, which is the way that we typically pay for those contract jail cells to keep people in immigration camps or in jail. By not having either of those two tools, the border's wide open, but it's solvable.
Sheriff, you're down there, you see it. When an illegal gets stopped and he's told to appear, he gets a piece of paper, right? When is that court date? What's it running now?
Well, the last I had heard was 2031, and I'm actually sure we're beyond that. That was about a month ago. Matter of fact, I'm going to go check at my local Border Patrol station and ask. But let me tell you, what we deal with here in Terrell County isn't what you see happening in Eagle Pass, El Paso, Lupeville, Arizona, or out in San Diego. We still have people that are looking to cross our border undetected. When you encounter them in the field or out in the desert, they run, or if we interdict them on the highway, it turns into a high-speed pursuit. So once we get a new president can come in and fix the asylum seekers, we got to get back to those border security basics and defending the portion of land in between the ports of entry.
Sheriff Thad Cleveland, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you,
folks. Coming up.